Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me. My name is Victoria and I'm a real estate consultant right here in Lagos State. And as always, it is a pleasure to grace your screen again today. So today I'm right here to show you this really good property. I mean, especially if you're looking towards land banking, say, buy land and leave it to be appreciating over time. This one I'm bringing to you has all it takes to say that a property is a good investment. So I'll be flipping this camera now and then move to where this property, where the land is. And as I'm doing that, I'll be telling you more about this property and what makes it a good investment, because it is not just about you buying. It is also important that you buy right, that you buy something that will yield a high return on investment within a reasonable time. Buy something that is well positioned. So I'll be telling you more about this property as I flip this camera and move around. But before I do that, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, you'll be missing a lot if you don't subscribe. Please take a second to subscribe so you get notified every time we post videos here. So without wasting much of your time, let me flip this camera and move around.
Right,
Do stick around. Let's get started. This is not exactly where the land is, but I'm going to walk from here to where the land is. But I decided to start this video from here so that you see that the land is in very close proximity to a place that houses are already springing up. You can see this road is sad. There are houses all the way down. In fact, we came in through this way. And there are houses all the way down. Then you can see there's some few houses also springing up around. So like I said, see the road is tarred all the way down. The road is tarred all the way down. So this is the place that the development is already coming to this place. Now from here to the expressway, I checked the time while coming. It was exactly 2 minutes. I checked them. I'm very, very accurate when it comes to time. So exactly 2 minutes. So it's one that is easily accessible. So let's move to where the property is. Now before I tell you about this property and why before I give you details about this particular property that I'm bringing to you, I always advise, I know somebody right there will be saying, Victoria, but all I can see are just bushes. I intentionally showed you this way so that you see everything as it is. That's the property down there. Let me zoom. So that's where we're walking to. So before I get into details, like I was saying, I know some people were saying, but I'm just seeing bushes everywhere. Now I always advise that, sorry, I'm just cutting this short. I want you to see houses. You can see the houses springing up down there. See them. Those are houses right there as well. So back to what I was saying. I know some people will be saying, what I can see here, they're just bushes. Now, I always advise that as a smart investor, as much as it is important to buy properties in developed areas, no doubt, but then it is also advisable that you don't neglect the bushes, not for anything. Don't neglect the bushes. The reason is this. Sometimes those developed areas, the big cities, most of the things that should happen there, they've happened already. So to an extent, you can predict the way properties there will appreciate in value, because like I said, it is fully developed. Most of the things that should happen has happened there already. But you see these bushes, right now you cannot predict them. Like you cannot. Anything can come up here that will make this place boom. And sometimes even appreciate much higher in value than some properties in some locations in those developed areas. We have seen it happen several times. I told you a story last time of my friend's father who years ago they showed him 2 properties. One was on the mainland, the other was on the island. But then he rejected the one on the island because according to him he was after the bridge and he said that place was just filled with bushes and water. And then he bought the one on the mainland. Today that property he rejected years ago, that location is the Victoria Island of today. Now the one he bought on the mainland, I know that property, I've seen it several times. If they want to sell it, they can't sell it more than 90 to 100 million. But if he had bought it in that place they showed him years ago, that was bush back then, today properties there are worth over 250 million naira. So that is what I mean when I say sometimes these bushes you see, sometimes something can come up here that will make them appreciate faster than some properties in all those developed locations. So that is why I always advise that please, as much as possible, get something, no matter how little, in these places that you're referring to as bushes. Just get something there. Now, speaking of things happening here that will make this place boom, you must have been hearing, it is no longer news, that the Lagos state government, they are the #1 ambassador of Ekpe. This property is located in Ekpe, and they are bringing so many things to Ekpe. That's the property there. I'm walking down there. They're bringing so many things to this place. I don't even want to talk about the proposed international airport, the food hub, all of those things. 3 weeks ago, they launched, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, thereabouts, they launched the Lagos Film City right here in Ejinri, Ekpe. Now, this property is well positioned. When I was coming to the site today, when I got to Alaro City, that axis where we'll be having the proposed airport, I checked the time so that I'll see the distance from this property to where the axis where the airport will be. And it was exactly 20 to 21 minutes. 20 to 21 minutes. That was what I got. Then from the Ekpe roundabout also to this place was exactly 15 minutes. I was checking the time while I was coming. Now, Ejinri, having a property that is 21 minutes to where the proposed airport will be is not a bad idea, especially because this is affordable. Now, the Lagos Film City I told you was launched like 4 weeks ago, is a massive project that the government, is currently establishing, and they partner with international bodies to do that. Now, Ejinri Ekpe is within the axis of where this property is located. This is located in K2 Ekpe. You can check your map. You see the distance from K2 Ekpe to Ejinri Ekpe. It is very, very close. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this property is well positioned. 20 minutes to where the airport will be is not a bad idea. And then shares very, very, very close proximity to where that Lagos Film City would also be. So this, my dear investors, is a place that if you buy here, it will really boom. Now, this property is selling at a pre-launch price because it is a new project. So we're currently selling at a pre-launch price, which is a discounted price. Now, we have 500 square meters here selling for 8 million naira. We also have 300 square meters here selling for 4.8 million naira. Now, these prices are all inclusive. It means that you don't have to make any other payment. All you need to do is pay for this, is just pay these prices that I mentioned, and that is all. And the good thing also about this property is that it has a 12-month interest-free installment. Like, all you need to do is pay your deposit of 1 million naira, and if you're not making an outright payment, you can spread the balance for up to 12 months with no interest. But this offer is only valid now that we're selling the pre-launch price. Once we stop selling the pre-launch price, you cannot get 12 months interest-free installment. Now, this pre-launch price is only going to be valid till the 31st of December 2023, which is just a few weeks from now. I don't really know if they will extend it. I can't say it, but it is going to be valid till the 31st of December 2023. See, you can see houses there again as well. Now, this is a place, my dear investors, that you should consider buying. Nobody's saying that you should come and live here. Nobody is saying that, obviously. But what we're saying is position yourself right. People are coming to this axis. Things are happening here. People are buying in acres. You also should make a move. Just like back then when they said, let me not even talk about Lekki, Ajah, that place is not developed. Right now, Ajah is filled up to the brim. Then moved to Shongotedo. Shongotedo got filled up. It moved to Abijo. Abijo is filled up. Awoyaya, same thing. Bogije, Lakwe, Eleko. And after Eleko, you head to the road that leads to this Ekpe. So what I'm trying to tell you, my darling investors, is that people are moving. Like, little by little, this shift is happening. It is coming. They are coming down here. Now, let me show you something so that it doesn't look like I'm just trying to say, what does not exist. You can see the location, K2 Ekpe Road, Lagos State, Ejinri scheme. Ejinri is exactly where we'll be having the Lagos Film City, the newly launched Lagos Film City. So I had to come show you this so that you see I wasn't making mouth when I said this is in the same axis where we'll have the Lagos Film City. People will live here. All of those things that the government they are bringing to this place, it will definitely bring people here. So within in some years to come, life will also start coming here. So you should come and buy now. Even if you don't want to live here, you can maybe build in years to come, or you can even resell to those people who will come, who will want to live here. You can sell your land to them and sell it at a good fortune to them and make your money. Again, I tell you, you don't need to live in Lagos to make money out of Lagos. This is gold. This is raw gold, just lying down here. Come and put your money here and let it work for you. Now, I know that you're wondering, Victoria, can I trust this investment? Is it genuine? Now, because like I always say, I don't just want to sell to you, but I want you to also have peace of mind when you're buying from me. I want you to also have peace of mind when you're buying from me. Now, this property is owned by Zylus Group of companies. They've been in the real estate industry for a while now, and they have other projects. They have Lekki Pride 1, Pride 2, Pride 3. Those are houses that they've delivered. People are living there. They have Tiwa Commercial, Tiwa Garden City. They have properties in Abuja. And you know, so far they've proven to be reputable. You can do your research on them. And if you also want to verify the authenticity of this project, you can send your surveyor to come, you know, check the coordinates and then check it out for you at the Ministry of Lands. Or we can even send you a document that you can use to do that, so that you check the authenticity before you buy. You can see we fenced. You can see we fenced round. So this, my dear investors, is a good property. You can see there's another estate there. See the gatehouse, see those houses there. There are other estates there. So people are just buying and keeping them. So you should do the same thing too. Now, I know you're wondering, what title does this property have? It has a registered survey and a C of O in view. Now let me explain C of O in view, what this means. Now, this part of Ekpe, in some parts of Ekpe, you know, all this K2 Ekpe, Igboye, you know, so many parts of Ekpe, the title here is usually freehold excision, because this place is not a place where life has really started happening already. So most of the titles here have not been perfected. So, but if you're talking about, say, those ones in where you have Alaro City, Menese, those ones very close to where the airport will be, those ones now, they already have their COO. But most ones in all of these axes, they have freehold, they have excision. So what the company is doing is that they've started perfecting their title. So the COO is still in view. And this place is the Lagos scheme. So it means that they got this, the government is aware of this place, that they bought it. So you can trust this investment. And also, all of their other properties have C of O. Their C of O is out, and you know, everything is fine. So that tells you that this is the only one that doesn't have, that the C of O is still in process, and that's because this is a new property, so it's still in process. But just like the others, it will definitely come out. Like I said, all of their properties already have their C of O, so this is also going to come out. But once the C of O is out, we cannot sell to you at this price. It will be way more expensive. That is why I'm saying that you should buy now, that it is still affordable. 4.8 million naira can get you 300 square meters, no other charges, 12 months interest-free installment, and 8 million naira can get you 500 square meters. Come and buy in acres. Come and buy in acres, dear investors. Don't miss out on this. You know, I'll be rounding this video soon. The great Warren Buffett once said that someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Now, this is the tree you need to plant, so that it will be a shade tomorrow for not just you, but for your children, for your loved ones. It will be a source of, you know, generational wealth for them. Buy in acres. Don't miss out in the good thing that is happening in Ekpe. So if you'd like to make inquiries, I think I've said enough. If you'd like to make inquiries about this property, please reach out to me on that number displayed on your screen, and I can give you more information about this property. All right, so that is it about Capital City Estate. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Like I said, if there's any other thing you would love to know, please reach out to me. We do physical inspection if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Lagos, or if you're in diaspora, we can do a virtual inspection, or you can send a trusted representative to come see this place on your behalf. So thank you for sticking around till the end of this video. I do look forward to hearing from you. It's like, come your way next time. It was a pleasure gracing your screen. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay amazing, and have a great day. Bye bye.